what Mr. Professor Weatherwain has in store for us. Okay.
A bowl of fresh, cool water for my roommate. There's no way I'm taking a bowl with me. I mean, how am I supposed to put a bowl of water into my pocket without getting my robe soaking wet?
Yeah,
It's not like I can just carry anything around. But I could use the bowl here in the room.
Okay.
Do you want some water, Fridolin?
Yeah. Do you want some water, Fridolin?
He seems to be hungry more than anything. This is Fridolin, my rabbit sheep. I had to cast the transformation spell during my mage training, and this is the result.
Not that bad.
I think we make a good team. A young mage and his rabbit sheep fighting side by side as a force for good. Unfortunately, Fridolin doesn't do much other than lay in bed and eat. I still have to convince him it's important.
Okay.
Well, buddy? What are you eating there? Hey, that's my notepad.
That's not good. You can't take his notepad.
I might still need that notepad. Hey,
Alright.
I thought we were a team. Fridolin gets pretty grumpy when he's hungry. Truth be told, he's always hungry.
Okay.
The bed is pretty cozy. It's so cozy that Fridolin is curled up in it. But that's okay. Friends share. And he lets me sleep at the foot end. Earlier, in a situation like this, I would have holed up in bed and hoped that everything would somehow take care of itself. But those days are gone. I'm a professor of magic and I have to solve my own problems.
Exactly.
The bed is pretty cozy. It's so cozy that Fridolin is curled up in it. But that's okay. Friends share. And he lets me sleep at the foot end.
Yeah.
Earlier, in a situation like this, I would have holed up in bed and hoped that everything would somehow take care of itself. But those days are gone. I'm a professor of magic.
Yeah, okay. We got it.
Teddy is just, a keepsake and some moral support from home. Soft and cuddly moral support. The bed is pretty cozy, but that's...
Okay.
These are the aviator goggles that my granddad gave me before my first trip to Seastone. Well, pair of aviator goggles. The original pair was lost when Grandad fired me out of the cannon. That's when I found out Grandad has a whole box of these goggles. Every time he tries to persuade some idiot to do something stupid, he makes a rousing speech and then hands over his old aviator goggles.
Yeah.
My whole family stayed in the White Ridge Mountains. Why would they even want to come to Seastone? This isn't their world. Little Sydney can walk now and reach everything that's on the workbenches. That tripled her invention output. Maggie doesn't build battle robots anymore since the war is over. Now she's experimenting with computing machines. But Grandad said there's no future in it.
Oh.
It wasn't easy to tell them I'm not an engineer but a mage instead. Mum said she'd always suspected it.
Alright. Anyway.
My wand. The King of Thieves got it for me during my mage training. He and the other rats have been tirelessly helping to rebuild the city in recent months. They work closely with the Archmage, albeit mostly in secret. I still haven't figured out exactly how it works. Sometimes it performs the most amazing magic, and sometimes it can't even perform the simplest of tasks. Archmage Alistair's promised to have a look at it sometime. Maybe it has a loose connection or something.
Yeah, he got a point there.
Mages use balls like this to communicate over long distances. Master Marcus explained it to me. He'll know how I can tame those unruly students. So, what was that number again? 64731?
Hello.
Ah! Oh, wrong number! This is my contract, signed by the Archmage. I'm the first teacher in the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. At least, the first since the school reappeared.
Was the school gone?
At first I didn't want to accept. I know almost nothing about magic. But Master Alistair said there are very few mages left, and I had completed mage training faster than anyone else. I was the right person for the job. I wanted to help and learn more about magic, so I agreed. Hopefully that was the right decision. I wouldn't want to disappoint Master Alistair.
No one wants to disappoint Alistair.
It looked like this before I ever moved in. Generations of teachers must have left their stuff here. I like it. The school has a history, and when I have time, I'll rummage through it. A few of the crates and boxes are labelled. Hands off. Property of the Half-Blood Prince. Schrödinger. That box could hold a dead cat. Or not.
Yeah, that was a reference to Harry Potter.
Master Marcus and the Archmage were so busy rebuilding the city that no one had the opportunity to teach me anything about teaching. This box was in a shop window down in the city. I thought it might be useful. After all, there are children with magic wands on it. But unfortunately, it just seems to be a bunch of those tricks. Like that old one with Mr. Wupperman, the top hat and the rabbit.
Oh, rude.
Short white rope, pair of dice, playing cards, and a guide on how to lead people up the garden path. That's just not right. Real magic or none at all.
Yeah, pet
It
food?
can't be healthy in the long run for Fridolin to always eat parchment and old scrolls. Perhaps he'd like the pet food I bought.
Okay, two things. I forgot something. Here, I think. And then we are just turning this off. Up to there. That should make it a bit more colorful.
This has to be the oldest shoe I've ever seen. It's so old it's even lost its ability to stink.
That's old. That's really old.
That's strange. There's paper in the bottom of the shoe. Oh, maybe the shoe has a hole and the paper is supposed to protect the wearer from getting wet feet.
You never know.
It's a sheet from a book. It's folded in the middle and printed on both sides. That equals 4 pages. It wasn't torn out. It looks more like the glue weakened and the sheet fell out. I'll just take it with me.
Let's take a look what we got.
A folded sheet from a book. A total of 4 pages were printed on it. I don't know what kind of book it is, but I should keep my eyes open for more pages.
Okay. So...
The entire school building is a bit scary. No one knows exactly where it was the last 20 years. It disappeared overnight and then reappeared just as suddenly once the war ended. There's a lot of magic in these old walls. The stove is always on, for example, and even though I've never put any wood in it.
That's nice.
A magical stove is a fine thing in winter, but in the summer, this small room could quickly become sweltering. A beautiful golden ear trumpet. One of my predecessors must have laid it up there. A very tall predecessor.
Okay. Feel it?
Ow! That stone is definitely more than just warm.
But it's filled with paper. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, we'll do it like this. I'll give you some delicious pet food, and you give me my notebook back. Okay, buddy? All right, me first. Okay. Now give me my notebook, please. Hey, I thought we had a deal.
Apparently not. When can we use it?
Maybe I can lure Fridlin away from my notepad. That's it. That's all there is. Hey, Fridlin, look! Food! All you have to do is hop over here and get it. Wow! My rabbit sheep has superpowers. But
Oh, yeah.
now the food is gone and Fridlin is still hungry. Ah, no wonder I didn't do it right. It says, space-saving instant dry food. Soak in water before feeding. Ah, crap.
Empty. Ah. There we go.
How about some water to wash the food down? That's what I thought. Food was pretty dry, right?
That's smart. Oh god, we're going to get a fatty.
See how well I take care of you? Then maybe we could talk about my notebook. Oops.
Yeah.
I'll read the instructions next time. Promise. Sorry.
We're just going to roll him away. He definitely needs a trip on a treadmill now.
The way he looks at the moment, he could give Bertram, the world's fattest hamster, a run for his money. He'll
Exactly.
get back to normal. A short nap and he'll be right as rain.
Okay. So I just turned down the volume a little bit. Okay. So let's
It says,
take a-
Master Marcus, only in emergencies, 64179. This is definitely an emergency. I'm losing my students' respect before I even had it.
Oh god, that's not good.
Well, 64179 and, 9. Hopefully this will work this time.
Yes? Hello?
Master Marcus!
Wilbur, what is it?
Oh, sorry. Help! Help!
Well, there's this boy who was naughty and cheeky and he doesn't listen to me.
Wilbur, you're a teacher now. Of course the students are naughty and outrageous. You have to assert yourself.
I've only been a teacher for a few days and I'm all alone. And the school is eerie and there's no textbooks and no one wants to learn anything and...
Wilbur, no one expects you to be the perfect teacher right away. Wake your students' enthusiasm for magic. That would be a good start.
Okay.
Why do I have to teach here all alone?
Yeah.
Why aren't there any other teachers?
Many majors died during the war. There are only a few of us left. And most of those who survived are now pursuing more lucrative activities. Alchemy, ghost hunting, children's birthday parties.
But
Isn't-
training new mages
What?
is important. If the rest are just out for the gold, then who will take care of the next generation?
Being a
Exactly.
teacher is an important and honorable task, Wilbur, even when others fail to appreciate that.
Alright.
You said I should inspire my students, but how am I supposed to do that? I don't know anything about the history of magic.
Obviously not, otherwise you would know that you'll never attract anyone with that subject.
But it's in the curriculum.
Oh, bugger the curriculum. Do what you're good at. Cast spells. Fill them with wonder. Make them want to be able to do the same.
But I don't know how.
Wilbur, you conjured a sheep out of a hat, and you didn't know how to do that either.
Nope.
Go out there and knock them dead. Let the magic
Goodbye.
do the work. You may not know what you're doing, but you're doing it.
Just do some magic?